From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Mexico City Golden Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now swing pass for Dillon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Second and 2. It's Dillon again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now an audible here into something else. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
37-yard line.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 39-yard line.
19 Lions.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he gets it down to the 32. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Takes it to about the 37. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Mexico City first down.
Read alert. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
McCaffrey will take it in. Touchdown. Now for the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
The score, Golden Eagles 7, Dolphins 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find 2 unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, 2 heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2006.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Get up.
Looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He stiff arms him, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Mustang 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Dillon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready.
Dillon again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Street.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's go now.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Golden Eagles.
Cowboy 80.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left.
Come 19. Come 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go street. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
19 Lions. Warriors 17. 19 type. 19 type. Average. 60 average.
Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Golden Eagles 17, Dolphins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
There he goes, right side. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Caught here by Griffin. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there. 48 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Panther 60, Panther 60. No, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
At the 8-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Hurt. 19 Lions. Warriors 17. Tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Lead alert. Buffalo 18. Hey, check that.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is indeed good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Panther 11. Trap 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Dolphins 10.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
65, Cat, 65.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
19, 18. Go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Golden Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
It's caught inside the 25. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League.
On the check. 70 Timberwolves. Riggs. Cup 19.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll shift things around. 2nd and 6. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Golden Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Dolphins 18.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
50 yards on the play.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to 60, back to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 6 Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is...
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
Well, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's second down and 3. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Second and 3. And Dotson, he's got it.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
Drop 50, drop 50.
He'll look to throw.
Going right back to Dotson.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his own. Going to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut my team. Cut. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The guy's man complete.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
He's taken down at the
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those.